So as a quick review, the two steps to draw any two variable inequality, first you change to equal and graph. Okay, so you ignore the greater than, less than, just pretend it's equal. You draw the boundary lines. Okay, we'll do that first. Step one, right? We change it to equal. For homework, you follow the steps, you should be fine. Okay, there's nothing tricky about these questions. Okay, and then change it into the slope y-intercept form. We have to put them in the order that we like. So where do we put the y-intercept? Ivy?
The y-intercept?
Yeah.
3. I mean,
yeah. What's the coordinate?
0, 3.
0, 3, very good. Okay, 0, 3 will be here. Okay, now the next part is the slope. We need to get the slope. Brandon, what's the slope?
Slope is -2/1.
So what direction do I walk?
Left.
Well, you have to tell me how many steps each directions.
Going up to left 1.
Okay, so slope of -2 is 2 over -1, so you can say up to left 1, up to left 1, or you can do down to right 1. Okay, you can put the negative on either side, doesn't matter. Down to right 1, down to right 1. This one should be a solid line. Okay, the question has an equal sign. We draw a solid line. Okay, so that's it. That's your step one. Okay, and then you look at the notes, right? Step two is test the point and shade the true side. So I'll let you guys do the testing now and finish the shading. Okay, once you got the shading, please raise your hand. Let's all test 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0 is not on the line, so we can test that. Only 2 people finish testing. Takes too long. Okay, you just plug in 0, 0 and then find out true or false. Please raise your hand if you found out true or false. Okay, Marcus, is it true or false?
For 0, 0, it's false.
Why?
Because it's not in the shaded thing.
Huh? No, I mean, when you plug it in, how do you know it's true or false? We're not talking about shading yet.
I don't know.
Do you know where to plug in the 0, 0?
Yeah.
Where?
Where the X and Y intercept meet. Like.
No, you need to plug into the question, okay? Let me highlight it. Plug into the yellow highlighted part. Okay, so can you tell me what to write?
It would be 0 is greater than or less than.
Greater or equal?
Or equal to 3 minus 2, 0.
Yeah, and simplify the numbers.
0 is greater than or equal to 3 minus 0.
Okay, what's 3 minus 0?
Is 3.
Yeah, so you get 0 greater or equal to 3, right?
Yeah.
So you look at this statement. Is this true or false?
Um. Uh.
Is 0 bigger or equal to 3?
It's true.
0 is bigger than 3?
Is oh no, it's false
Why?
because 0 is not greater than or equal to 3.
0 is smaller than 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so get your mind focus, right? So this is just testing, check your logic. 0 and 3, you compare which one is bigger, that's all. Okay, so true or false again?
It's false.
Okay, false. So now you look at the graph, right? 0, 0 is right in the center. This point is false. So where do we shade then? Marcus, still
Uh, we shade all the things on the right side, like of the line.
okay, because
That's true.
yeah, okay. So if 0, 0 is on the left side and it's false, then everything on the left is false. Then you shade the true side. Okay? So that's how you do this kind of question. Right? Anyone has different answer here? Okay, we have one more. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, Colin. Yeah, so when you're back, can you give me a heads up? Okay, Colin? All right, so next one, question D, right? Same thing, we need to turn it into slope y-intercept form. Pretend it's equal. Okay, so for y, okay? So you can raise your hand when you got the slope y-intercept form. Be careful with the signs when you are moving things around. So far, 3 people got the form. Anyone else? Okay, can I have Ivy? Are you almost done?
Almost.
Okay. Just the form, okay?
I don't know if I'm right. It's like
Okay.
y greater to
No inequality, just the equal. Y equals.
oh y equal 4/5 times x plus 4.
Plus 4, right?
uh,
Yeah. Is it plus 4? How did you get plus 4?
like I have 20 divided by a -4.
Yeah, it should be minus 4. Okay, be careful with the sign because you move the minus 5y to the right, move the 20 to the left. Okay, so 20 will become minus and 5 will become the plus. Okay, so let's quickly draw the graph now. Just making sure everyone how to draw the line. Okay. Chris, can you tell us where to put the point?
-4.
The coordinate?
0, -4.
Yep, 0, -4. Thank you. And Evan, what directions are the steps?
To the right.
Detail steps. How many?
Oh, 4 up and 5 to the right.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Up 4, right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can go the other way. Down 4, left 5. So we'll be here. Okay, and Jenny, what kind of line?
Since it's without the equal sign on the sign, then it should be a dotted line.
Yep, dotted line, very good. So we'll draw dotted line. Okay, and put the arrow at the end, so that means it keeps on going. Next, we'll test, okay? 0, 0 is our choice again, because it's not on the line, we can use that. If 0, 0 is right on the line as well, then you choose other points, okay? Because you need to use the point that's on one of the side. Right, so please do the testing. Raise your hand when you found out true or false. Still testing? Plug into the original question, okay? Raise your hand when you got a conclusion. All right, Harry, true or false?
True.
Because?
0 is less than 20.
Yeah, 0 is less than 20, right? So true. Okay, so let's shade the picture. 0, 0 is over here, and we want to shade the side that's true, right? So 0, 0 is true. So that means this side, the side that has 0, 0 is the true side. True means every point on this side is the answer, okay? Any point you pick on this side, you plug it into the question, it will always be true, okay? No matter what point you pick, even decimals, okay, will also work. Okay, any questions? Elaine, Ivy, Marcus, are you done this question?
Yeah.
Okay, you can raise your hand. All right.
I can't raise my hand, Jason. Like it doesn't show the option.
Still doesn't work on your end?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you will just need to let me know then. Okay. When I okay. All right. So now that part is review. Okay. Today we're gonna work on something new, but I decide to do in a different order. Okay. because we just finished the graphing, right? Graphing shading part. And this one is for linear. Everything is straight line. So let's do the same thing, but it's for parabola. Okay, so it will be quadratic and two variable. Okay, so it will be on, we're skipping 2 pages, it will be on page 67. So it's the same thing as linear. The steps are all the same. All right, so step 1. What should be the step 1 then, Waylon?
Oh, could you repeat that again? I kind of cut out.
What is step 1? It's the same as before, right? What was the step 1 before?
Oh, you have one what y equals, and then the other one y is bigger than.
I'm talking about the steps.
Change to equal sign.
Change to equal. Is that all? There's more to it.
I think I didn't write this down then.
Okay, let's take a look. Okay, and please write it down. What does it say?
Then graph.
Yeah, then graph. Okay, you pretend it's equal, or you rewrite it as equal and then graph. All right, so let's write that down. Change to equal, then graph. Okay, Angela, what is step 2?
Test the point.
Test the point. And what?
And shade the side that's true.
Yep, very good. Shade the true side. So you see, it's the same steps, okay? The only difference is now we, instead of drawing the straight line, we are drawing parabola. So we need to know, we need to review how to draw parabola, right? I hope you haven't forgotten everything about parabola, right? Parabola, you need to know vertex, how to get the vertex. So let's quickly take a look how to do vertex form, okay? Quadratic function. So we need to pull back up. Let's find the page. Over here. Right, so let's take a, this one is page 36. You guys can turn to page 36 of your book as well. Right, if you look at your own writing, you might remember better. So the question on the left side, right, we start with general form. And remember, to get the vertex, you need to do factor A. Factor A is right here. This is the A. Divide by 2. Divide the middle number. Middle number is 4. Divide that by 2. So that will give you a 2. So you put it here. Okay. And then balance. Balance is this part. This is the balance. Okay. And the 5, the third one, you put it at the end. Okay. Put it at the end. Okay. Once you finish that, the x and the plus 2, you put it inside the bracket there. Okay, that's factor A, divide by 2, balance, turn to just standard form. We call that standard form, or you can call it a vertex form. Once you get there, you get APQ, right? A tells you opens up and down, PQ is the vertex. Okay, if you think you remember it now, can you raise your hands? We need this, okay, to do the graphing. If there's any step you kind of feel not very sure, you can ask me now, okay? Then I can explain more. Brandon, Marcus? Do you know how to get the vertex? Marcus?
Sorry, what was that?
Remember how to get the vertex now.
Um,
Know how to do factor A, divide by 2, and balance?
When
Which number is the A here?
wouldn't it just be A and Q for the vertex?
No, if I give you the form, okay, like the first line, over here, this one, okay, the y equal to x squared plus 8x plus y. Do you know how to go from there to the second yellow highlighted?
Kind of.
Okay, how do we do that?
Oh, like you want it?
How do we start?
For general form?
From general form, we're gonna erase it now, okay, and walk through with you. Okay. So you see, I erased the step. How do we start?
Y equals 2 we're gonna bracket x maybe minus
You look at the first
I don't
two
know.
terms, okay?
Uh,
The 2 is the front, the A, right? 2 is the A. So first step is you take out the 2, factor the 2. Okay?
so
Divide by 2.
equals divide 2x squared by 2.
Yeah.
So it just be 1
1x squared.
x squared.
And then?
And would it just be plus 4x?
Yeah, plus 4x, okay? So this is step 1. You take out the 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the step 2?
Then wouldn't it be plus 2 squared?
How do you get the 2 squared? Yeah, it's right, but how do you get that?
Wouldn't it be just 4x divided by 2?
Yeah, only the 4, okay? Don't take the x. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, so plus 2 squared.
And then bracket, and then to balance it minus 2 squared.
Mm-hmm.
And
What
then in brackets times it by 2.
Yeah, very good.
And then in the end, and then just add plus 5.
Yeah, plus 5. Okay, now how do we get the third line now?
You just Would you combine all the like terms?
These number, the ones on the back, okay? What's the number on the back simplifying to?
-3.
Yeah, -3. Okay, so that goes to the end. And then inside a big bracket, the x, you put at the front. Okay, and then the green number, the 2, you put it at the back.
Okay.
Okay, and then if there's a plus, then you have a plus in the middle. Okay, if you see a minus, then you put minus in the middle. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so from there you can get APQ. What's the APQ now?
A -2 and
A is
-3.
not -2.
A is 2.
Yeah, A is the first number.
Yeah, and then P is -2.
Yeah, P is from here, but you have to use the opposite. If you see +2, then P is -2. Okay.
And then Q is -3.
Yeah, Q is the final one. Okay, so PQ will be your vertex. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we'll go back to the page. Now we remember how to graph. We need to use that for graphing. Inequality. Okay, so where? Right here. So let's try this one out, okay? We'll start with something that's easier, something that you don't need to change, okay? So step one, right? Step one is right here. We'll do the equal, right? Pretend it's equal. This one is already in APQ form, okay? It's already standard form. Okay, because it doesn't have the BX, right? Because usually the form, general form has AX squared plus BX plus C, but it doesn't have the middle term. So what's the APQ for this one? Waylon? What's the APQ for this? Waylon, are you there? Waylon? Waylon, are you away? Are you there? Okay, I'll get back to you, okay? Jiawen, are you there? Jiawen jumped off. Disconnected. Okay, Brandon. Brandon?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you recognize this one as standard form?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the APQ then?
A would be one. What? A would be one.
1? Where did you get the 1? I don't see
No,
1.
A is 0.
A is 0. Where did you get 0? A should be the number, right, before, at the very front. Right? This one is the A.
Now I remember. A is 1/2.
Yes, A is 1/2.
That
All right.
next, then P should be 2.
Where's the 2?
No, P should be -4.
Then what's the Q?
Wait, there's no P and there's no P and there's 1 and -4 is Q.
-4 is Q. What's the P then?
One.
Where did you get a 1 from?
The X.
X is not a number. Right? P should be inside the brackets, right? Do you see the form here, the P, the green one?
Yes.
Right? The inside the bracket. Do you see any bracket in there? In the question, is there any bracket?
No.
So if there's no bracket, that means there's no P. Okay? So P should be what?
0.
Yeah, P should be 0. Okay? If I try to plug in APQ into the form, then the form will look like this. Okay? Y equal half X minus 0, right? Because 0 is the P, square minus 4, which is the Q. Okay? But x minus 0 is the same as just x. Anything subtract 0, it doesn't change. Okay, it just stays as x. So it'll be x squared. Okay, so that's why it's the same. Okay, so our vertex should be what? Selena? What's our vertex then?
0, -4.
Yeah, PQ. Okay, so that point we'll put it in the center. And then we just graph points on the left side. So 1 and 2, left side, -1, -2. Okay, so you guys can plug it in. I'm gonna make a phone call, okay? Because Jiawen disconnected for a while, okay? I'll be right back. You guys finish the table, draw the graph, and then do the testing, okay? You can test the point. You can raise your hand when you finish graphing, okay? And testing. Okay, so 4 of you finished. Let's check the graph. Hello, Jiawen.
Hi.
Hi, what happened? I was trying to call you.
Oh, it kicked me out.
Huh?
It kicked me out.
What happened? What?
It just kicked me out and I
Oh,
can't join.
the Zoom kicked you out? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah, but sometimes there's a problem with the connection. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. So we are on page 67. We are just finishing up the graph. Okay, so if we plug in 1, let's complete the table, okay? Chris, can you tell us what values you got on the table?
For -2, I got -2.
For -2, you got -2, -1?
-3.5.
-3.5. Okay, so the other side should be symmetrical, right? So -2. Okay, sorry, I lower you guys' hands by accident. Okay, can you guys raise your hand again if you finish testing? Okay. 0, -4, 1, 3.5, 2, -2, right? So here, and then this one is solid line, right? This has an equal sign. Remember your graph, please draw to the edge, okay? So different from straight lines. Straight line cuts in half, right? Cuts the whole graph, whole grid in half. For parabola, it divides into the inside, right? This part is the inside. Parabola, this part is the outside. Okay? Inside the parabola and outside the parabola. Now for the inequality part, okay? So step 2, we need to do the testing, right? Inequality. So you can pick any point, okay, to do the testing. If one point is true, every point in that area will be true, okay? So usually we just pick 0, 0, okay? So we'll test 0, 0. We plug it into the question, okay? So 0 greater or equal to half x squared, 0. 0 squared minus 4. All right, so Marcus, is this one true or false?
It would be true. Oh wait, no, sorry. I haven't finished this part.
Okay, let me know, okay, when you find it. True or false?
It's false. I'm not sure if it's right. I got 0 is greater than or less than 4.
Greater than or equal to?
Equal to 4.
Where's the 4 come from?
I don't know.
Well, you calculate the right side here. Do you see the underline on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the answer you get on?
1 over 0 squared is just 0, and then
Yeah.
1 over 2 times 0 is 0.
Yeah.
So 0 minus 4 is just 4.
No.
Negative 4.
Negative 4, yeah. 0, because 0 is smaller, right? 0 take away 4, it should be negative. So is it true or false?
It's false. Actually, that's true. 0 is greater than or equal to negative 4.
Right? Yeah, so this one, it should be true. Okay, so now if you graph, go back to the graph. Should we be shading the inside or outside now? Yeah.
Inside.
Inside, yes, okay, because 0, 0 is on the inside and inside is true, so we shade the true side, which is inside for this one, okay? Sometimes if the 0, 0 is on the outside of the graph, then you shade the outside if it's true, okay? The rule is to shade the true side, okay? Shade the side that's true. Okay, let's take a break, okay? And then after the break, we'll finish the bottom 2 questions. So I'll see you guys at 2:45, okay? See you soon.